Sunday, everyone, and welcome to Station Square, Ottavio. Do you ever sleep? Is that a fair question?
No, sometimes. But I got bad dream, I got food dream. Oh my God.
That's a good dream.
When
that's
he
the kind
has
of
a
dream
bad dream, we all win.
Yeah. Is this what Sunday dinner is like at your house sometimes?
Every Sunday. You know.
Oh my goodness.
No,
So-
Sunday I don't want to cook at home.
No.
I bet.
Well,
I bet.
this Sunday, in just a few hours from right now, if you're seeing this on November the 6th, is going to be one of those nights that people look forward to all year round.
Yes.
The phones are not ring off the hook to make reservations for this one.
Yep, this is the clam bake. They have an early seating and a later seating, so you can still get in. I think it goes 6 to 9.
6 to 9.
Yeah.
We pretty much almost sold out. Like I said, everybody 3 months in advance ask when they're gonna be, And it's once a year. VIP lobster clam bake, fantastic.
And good prices too. Really,
Yes.
really reasonable prices. So
But if you can't make it tonight or, for those kinds of special events this next month of November, to head out here to Station Square, you are, like, when you read the menu, you'll be impressed. And then when you see what comes out,
right.
what? Like this, I can't,
Yeah, how big is that?
34 ounce, 28-day age, prime, tomahawk steak.
Tomahawk steak.
Open fire grill with the James Bond flavor sauce.
Oh, the peppercorn sauce, right?
A pois.
A pois. Does anyone
like a
ever?
French.
Does anyone? I know. Does anyone ever eat it by themselves, or do they share?
Oh, you can get it plain. You can get it with a mushroom. You can get it with a hot pepper, with onion, whatever you like.
One person.
Can you split it with someone?
2, 3, 4.
You know, why not?
Okay, I was
A lot of
gonna
times we got
say.
the combo. We got the surf and turf. Like you can get it one of those and 2 little guy over there, 2 tail, lobster tail.
2 little guys.
That's all.
Those are big guys.
We cut it, slice it like a Chateaubriand for you guys.
Ooh. Do you want to start at the end and kind of tell us what we have and just kind of work your way back?
Definitely. Allora, the first dish over there is one of the most famous dish Station Square. Is the pan-fried veal with the both pepper, sweet pepper, hot pepper, fresh tomato, and wine sauce. Very
And
popular.
then we've got lasagna.
Different
The
kinds of
lasagna,
lasagna.
we try to make everybody happy. We got the meat lasagna, Italian Roma style, that one. You got the lamb, veal, sausage and beef, bolognese inside. Very, very tasty. It's for the vegetarian people like you. You got the spinach lasagna. I don't know, I thought you're so skinny. I thought maybe,
They should see there. This has got my name all over it. We gotta take pictures of it first, though.
steamed mussels, everybody like it, nice, fresh, just garlic, olive oil, white wine. Very popular, the cavatelli frutti di mare. You got shrimp, clams, mussels, calamari, and big scallop.
I see that
Yes.
big
The
scallop on top.
Cavatelli, homemade cavatelli.
Oh,
Very,
nice.
very nice.
The lobster tail you can do a la carte if you want to,
Lobster
right?
tail, you can sell, we got all month we got a lobster special in preparing 5 different way, or you can prepare 100 different way. But, you can get a 2 6-ounce lobster tail. You can get over pasta, you can get it with the surf and turf, or you can get it with the tomahawk. And the tomahawk,
Why wouldn't you?
34-ounce tomahawk, any temp you want. If you want it well done, you gotta wait half an hour, but
All right. Call ahead.
yeah,
Right.
so you want it well, it happened.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Salmon on the plank?
The salmon is not a popular dish over here at Station Square. There's teriyaki salmon.
Oh.
We grill that too. We finish in the oven. We glaze with the homemade teriyaki glaze. Very good.
3 to go. I have these.
We keep
This
eating
one-
these.
It's so delicate.
I can't
it-
get enough.
Gnocchi, but our version gnocchi is a stuffed pillowcase gnocchi. It feels like a pillow. It was falling asleep a little
I
bit.
almost did.
but-
On the gnocchi.
On the gnocchi.
Yeah.
But we can get a red sauce, pink sauce, Alfredo with the pesto. But when you put it in your mouth, it's like
Just,
What's inside the ricotta?
ricotta, Parmesan cheese, and Romano cheese.
it's so,
very soft,
it's so
very
perfect.
delicate,
I
very
would like to
light.
wake up to this, let alone fall asleep on it.
Oh, what's this one?
very light. That's another popular appetizer, the Greek shrimp. The shrimp with the olive,
Look
tomato,
at the size
basil,
of these shrimp.
Greek feta cheese.
Yeah, gotta use the feta. Throw the Greeks a bone. And then we almost ate this whole thing already.
Yeah, because it's
That's
that
it.
good.
This is your own concoction.
Sicilian recipe. The arancini, Sicilian arancini, usually come in a big form. We do like a little mini. And we put the bolognese sauce with the Italian risotto, peas, Parmesan cheese, with lolly bread, lolly crispy, and very tasty, I think.
Oh my goodness! All right, Ottavio's going to stick around.
Yep.
We're going to stick around, and might as well start the show while we're here, huh?
Is that okay?
Just hang out here for 1 second.
Why not?
I want to tell you
Mike,
about.
this was one of those stories. I'm sorry to cut you off,
That's
but like
okay.
when we got the text message that this was happening and they invited us only. You want to talk about feeling special?
Yeah,
This was a big
you
deal.
know the band Hall Oates.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the one of the musicians in the band was in town, and he had a special concert, and it was a really special event for him too.
Well, I've known Scott for, I want to say, somewhere around 10 years. And I think, I'm not sure who actually put us together, but I know that he was involved in maybe doing a show with my old band, the Average White Band, that I was with before Hall Oates. So we connected, and he was promoting some shows and doing some music in the area, and we hooked up, and we definitely were like kindred spirits. And he's great. I love working with him, and that's how it started. And we've been doing some stuff ever since. I have some friends with autistic kids, and I've been around, people in that world, and I think music is like such a, you get such a response from music. I mean, everybody does. Right. And so I think it's going to be great. I think I'm looking forward to it. I think it's, I'm going to enjoy it and try to give them a good day. Yeah.
What do you think makes people connect with music? And what is it about music? You've been doing this for so long.
That's a good question. I think music is just so ingrained in human culture that it's something that we don't even think about or analyze too much. I think it's on a real, I guess, primitive level that we feel rhythm and then melody, and before we know it, we're connected to it, and everybody has different levels of that. Some people are really music lovers that really connect with a song, and music is so powerful. The fact that, and I'm sure everybody can relate, we have songs that maybe we grew up with that we hear come on the radio we haven't heard for a while, and it literally takes us back to a specific time and a place. It's like a time machine. So it's a super powerful thing, and it connects people. It brings, we do these shows with Hall Oates or whomever, you have 20,000 people in a room that are forgetting about everything else. They're just focused on the music, and in a beautiful, sort of peaceful, loving way. And that's an amazing, powerful thing, to bring people together in that kind of a moment.
Mentioned that you have worked with people that were autistic before. Yeah. Was there a time where, I guess for me, when I meet people that are different or whatever, I'm a little bit nervous or sometimes a little scared. Yeah. Was there a time where you had to get past that, or were you always really accepting in the first place?
No, I was never scared because I know it's going to affect everybody differently. So I just try to be in the moment and just try to respond to what people are feeling and hearing, and let nature take its course and not try to control it so much. My mission is just to entertain and have a good feeling. So
will this be a special concert type for you? You've done a lot of different kinds.
I've never done something like this, just like this. So this will be special for me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the experience. But I've done some things that are a little bit you know, outside of the normal musician. I've played for like elderly people, senior people, just to try to connect with people that were in that sort of phase of their life. And to me, it's an amazing feeling just to give somebody that may not otherwise have that connection up close with music, you know, that experience.
I think even Eliot was a little surprised how emotional that concert ended up being.
The fact that all those people come together for such a special reason, I mean, it's hard not to get emotional even, you know, to know that it's coming, right?
And there are more things coming, and we'll be there every step of the way.
Yes, we will. We're so glad to have them as part of our show. Speaking of people that we're glad to have as part of this show, Southern Park Mall has got a list of events for you. Michael, you sit down with our good friend at the Southern Park Mall, right?
Yep, we're going to talk to them and find out what's coming up for the holidays after this break.
Papa Canzonetta's peppers, recipe established in 1975. A family secret is now yours to share with the people who add spice to your life. Choose from mild and hot versions, plus our famous original blend too. They're the perfect punch for any dish, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We've got the recipes to prove it. Just follow us on Facebook, order online at papacans.com and pick your peck. papacans.com. Order 6 jars or more and qualify for free shipping. We like it hot. We're glad you do too. RC Compounding specializes in preparing affordable and natural hormone replacement therapy just for you.
I have suggested this to so many women because they don't want to take hormones. They can't afford the hormones. I'm living proof. I'm going to be 73 years old and I haven't felt better. When you come in here, you will not get better service.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight. We are reporting on all the food and all of the great meals that are coming your way here at Station Square throughout the month of November. But the month of November, not just big here in Liberty, but also big at the Southern Park Mall. Mike and Brian sit down and give us the 411 on everything that's coming up until Black Friday.
Welcome to another edition of Shop Talk. We're here at the Southern Park Mall in the Steel Valley Brew Works with the mall manager, Brian Gabbert. I'm sorry, this is it, one a year. You're going to do one a year, but this is the biggest time of the year for the mall, isn't it?
This is the time of year I look forward to all year long.
Okay, so let's go in chronological order as we get ready for Black Friday and the holidays. But first, before that is
Santa's arrival.
Coming here on the 19th.
Coming on the
Big
19th.
to do, whole thing's going on that. Bunch
Absolutely.
Of things.
Yeah, starting 10:30 in the morning. We'll be starting out into Barlow Commons, so the parade will begin outside, and it'll come and progress all the way through the mall. And we've got a big to-do plan. So we'll have a marching band, we'll have characters here, we'll have all kinds of people marching in the parade, mascots from local schools. It's going to be a good time.
How much fun. And then, of course, we have a live band here, No Funk, No Justice, going to be here that day.
Absolutely. No Funk, No Justice will be playing that morning as well. So we're excited to have them here.
And we're going to open the ice skating rink that day too, right?
Yes. This is our second year of the ice rink, and we're excited this year. It's a little bit of an extended period of time that we'll be doing it, longer than last year. So we're excited about that. It was a big hit last year, and we're really looking forward to bringing it back and making it bigger and better.
Sounds fun. All right, so now let's push ahead. Black Friday is what, the 25th, I think, this year,
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
It starts really early in the morning here, but we have some great reasons for you to get up and get out to the mall.
We certainly do. Beginning at 6 a.m. Black Friday morning, the doors will open, and the first 500 people through the door will all get a free shopping bag full of all kinds of goodies. We've got a bunch of giveaways from our merchants will be in there. We also have 4 shopping sprees from $250 up to $2,000 that'll be hidden amongst those 500 bags. So it'll be a good time.
You want to come in the entrance right by Steel Valley Brew Works, and they have a special breakfast planned for you too with a cool sandwich with some Geruso's sausage involved. All right, so we're about ready for the holidays then, right?
We are, we're ready.
Don't forget, you can get your picture taken with Santa.
Yes.
Starting when the holidays begin.
Yes.
And then, of course, the special ice skating nights for the princesses and things like that. A great way to keep up on it is the website, correct?
The website, southernparkmall.com.
All right, it tells you all your information. Make sure you go there and get ready for the holidays. Thank you, Brian, for joining us.
Oh, thanks for being here.
We appreciate it. There you go, another edition of Shop Talk.
So many things to look forward
I know,
to.
just the beginning, I bet.
Can you believe I still haven't been to Steel Valley Brew Works yet?
No.
I haven't been there yet.
I can't wait till you ice skate on the ice skating rink.
Oh, that's coming.
That'll be
That's
good.
coming. And Sabina's pretty good now.
Yeah, that'll
She's
be
much
perfect.
better.
Perfect.
Much better this year.
I never even heard of Friendsgiving until that Friends episode where they had a Friendsgiving, and even then I thought it was made up.
It's not
Honest to
made
goodness,
up.
it's a real thing. I didn't know.
And Mark Hansen and his daughters, my gosh, they put a spin on different types of things for Thanksgiving. Poutine. I had never heard of poutine until a couple of years ago.
See, you're not French Canadian.
No, I'm not.
Let's head into the pesto test kitchen.
Hey, welcome to the Test Kitchen, everybody. We're here today at my house, and I'm welcoming my daughter Gina and Amy. We're going to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner, okay, and sharing some memories of Thanksgiving dinner and what we used to do at our house and what we're translating, and my girls are going to do at their house one day. Isn't that awesome? So what we're going to do today is we're going to make some turkey poutine, okay? Gina's frying the French fries. We have some Kennebec fries. Amy's helping her fry the fries. We're going to make some gravy. So we're going to start off with some butter, and I like to use sweet unsalted butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a roux to make that gravy. So we're going to have flour to the butter. We're going to stir it in. Got a lot of smoke going on right now. And then we're going to add some stock. And this is the turkey stock that you had left over from Thanksgiving. And you can get that recipe at bistro1907.com. And it is from the cooking liquid that you roasted your turkey with. And we're just going to take that and put it in there like that. We're going to take a sachet of herbs, thyme and rosemary. And then we're going to talk to my kids. Girls, what do you remember about Thanksgiving dinner?
I always remember my dad would bring home people from the restaurant who didn't have, families to go home to, and we would always just have like random people at the house, and we would all, get together and have a great time, and it was all, always a big variety of people.
It was a great mishmash of people.
Yeah, it was always a lot of fun.
And I think I've carried that on with my fiance and I. We live in Tampa, and we always have a Friendsgiving, and we invite all other friends that don't have family in Tampa, and we have a big get together, and everybody kind of brings over a dish, and we all kind of celebrate Thanksgiving together.
So we've kind of done that, you've carried on the tradition.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
So we're gonna make this is kind of almost like the day after Thanksgiving dish. This is like after you have your leftovers. We have the turkey legs and the thighs. We're gonna turn that into some gravy. We had the carrots, onions, and celery from the cooking process of the turkey. And we're just gonna stir that together. And this is gonna come together and make a rich, great gravy, and we're gonna make poutine. Do you guys know what poutine is?
Poutine. It's going to be French fries with the gravy on top and cheese curd, right?
It is, exactly. We're gonna take these French fries, and these are double fried Kennebec fries. And we have this beautiful French fries that she just cooked. We double cooked them. We're gonna take that beautiful gravy that we've allowed to reduce, and we have more right back here. Look at that beautiful, rich, luxurious gravy. We're gonna take some cheddar cheese curds, because that's the whole thing about poutine. It's like late night munchy food. You have French fries that everybody loves, you have cheese everybody loves, but now we're gonna put a rich gravy on top that's made with the carrots, the onions, and celery, the rich turkey broth, and it's gonna melt those cheddar cheese curds and go over that gravy. And this is gonna be a great day after or day of Thanksgiving day of dish that you can serve. I like to garnish that with a little bit of rosemary leaves because it goes really, really well with the turkey, the cheese curds. A little bit of fresh ground pepper on top. And girls, what else do we need with this?
Sure.
Okay.
More cheese?
More cheese. Okay, we're gonna put more cheese. There we go. We're gonna put more cheese.
Can never have too much cheese.
We can never have too much cheese. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna bring it to our Thanksgiving dinner table and go from there.
We've weathered our way through 75 winters. Let our service and sales staff help you weather the next storm with peace of mind and the right equipment. Before you know it, the snow will fly. Do yourself a favor and get to Dew Cut before the inventory of our Toro snowblowers blow away. The Toro Power Max for that heavy-duty job. The extra edge makes the job easy. And the Toro Power Clear model is simple and quick to use when Mother Nature just won't quit. We've got units starting at just $529.
When I started my real estate business with a loan of only $1,000, I never imagined I would see a time that I would have 1,000 agents working for me or that I would make as much money as I did. If you want to get into real estate, let me give you some advice. Kelly Warren is who I would work with. Kelly offers individualized training, generous compensation, and the kind of expert marketing to bring business to you. Partner with the leader I trust. Go to kellysoldit.com and talk to Kelly. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to the Test Kitchen. We're here at our family dinner for Thanksgiving. I'm here with my beautiful daughters, Gina and Amy, my lovely wife, Melissa, and we're about to carve a turkey for Thanksgiving. So, you know, one of the things that everybody talks about at Thanksgiving is they bake this beautiful, gorgeous bird. They take all the time and the care to brine it, bake it, roast it. Then they get to the carving part and they're like, oh my God, what do I do? So there's some simple tips we can help follow everybody through and to make it a lot easier and a lot less stressful. So what do you like, Melissa? Do you like white meat or dark meat?
I like white. I like the breast.
I like white meat.
Yep.
Oh my God, I'm the only one. That's better for me because I get all the dark meat. I mean, most of the chefs in the world like the dark meat. So one of the simple things you want to do is you want to cut down what's called the keel bone. And the keel bone is right in the center of the turkey, and you want to take a very sharp knife. You want to have a carving knife. If you don't have a carving knife, one of the great kids' tools you can buy is an electric carving knife, and that really does a great job as well. So you want to take your fork, push it into the breast, and you want to carve down the bone. And it goes right down the side of the bone, so it gives you a natural way to follow, so you don't really have to think about it. It's like it already has a diagram, a roadmap of how to carve off that turkey breast. And you're just following it down the natural way of the bone. And we're going to take that off, and we're going to pull it out, and we have that beautiful turkey meat. So now, we like to carve in thin slices about 1/4 inch thick. And you can tell when you have a really sharp knife because it goes through it like butter. Just like that. And I'm gonna give some to Amy. There you go. Just like that. And to serve with that, we have some sweet potato, bacon, and kale hash. You can get that at Bistro 1907. We have a wonderful mashed potato gratin that my brother made for me. And then we have that beautiful turkey poutine. So, and what goes good with Thanksgiving dinner, guys?
Wine.
Wine, okay. And we have a great bottle today. We're drinking Silver Oak. And we're having a great time with family and friends. So what's one of your favorite Thanksgiving memories?
My favorite is just being with family and drinking white wine. I love that at Thanksgiving, and the smell when you wake up in the morning.
Mine's the smell. When you wake up and you go downstairs and you smell the cooking of the turkey, the celery, and the cooking of the stuffing, celery and onions. And one thing you have to have at Thanksgiving is you have to have a little bit of butter in your food. It's one of those days where you let yourself go a little bit and you have butter. What about you, Gina? What's one of your favorite things?
I think the same. Family. We have a big family, and being around everybody is special. Dad makes the best Thanksgiving dinner.
I don't know about that.
So it's, that's something that we all look forward to always. So.
All right. Amy? Well, now that you have your own family.
Yeah, well, I love bringing them here now as well, but gravy.
Gravy is one of the best things. All right, everybody. Here's to you and your families to a blessed, happy Thanksgiving. From our family to yours.
Cheers. Cheers.
Everybody, eyes. All right, salute.
Hi, this is Alfie, the Metro Monthly Elf. I'm here to tell you about all the cool stuff you'll find at the Metro Monthly store. We have hoodies and sweatshirts and clothing for Dad. We have posters and aprons and messenger bags. We have Boots, Bell, Idora, plus t-shirts and caps. We have framed prints of downtown, plus note cards and maps. We have big sizes, small sizes, and plus sizes too. We have cool stuff for Grandma and cool stuff for you. So stop by today, and please don't delay. Our workshop is humming. The store's up and running. We're here for this season, your holiday store. So shop Metro Monthly for all this and more.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley. And we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Ducat. Let yourself go to Ducat.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight here at Station Square on this Sunday, where tonight they have the clam bake from 6 to 9. Still might be a couple spots available, and they're celebrating the Lobster Festival as well. They're celebrating the holidays at Pizza Joe's too, and 'tis the season of giving. And at this place, you bring something in and you get something back. Here's Lauren.
Well, it is always good to catch up with familiar faces and friends for years, almost decades now. We have Katie Seminara. I know that's not her married last name, but that will always be Katie Seminara to me. You're like the princess of Pizza Joe's.
One of them. One of them. I don't like to slight. I have a sister as well and a brother, so I don't try to step on any toes. But
no, it's a big family.
Yeah, thank
affair
you.
here.
Thank you guys for coming out today. We appreciate it.
No problem, for a huge reason. I got the email, and I think this might be the fastest I've ever responded to somebody asking.
She just wanted the food. That's all. Yeah.
That might be a little bit it, especially when you put cinnamon and pumpkin and really a good cause all together, which was the reason why I wanted to be able to come out here and make the time to do this, because I think this is a great idea to get some of these necessary items into the hands of people that need them the most.
100%. So what we're doing is we introduced what we're calling a pumpkin spice cinnamon stick. So we did jump on the pumpkin spice bandwagon, but the cinnamon stick is one of our most popular menu items. So we just tweaked it to turn it into more of like a pumpkin pie flavored item for people for the holidays.
When you see it just come out of the oven and like you're cutting it and slicing it, and then
smells so good
it
right
smells
now.
so good and it looks so like decadent. So this is what we've got going here, and this is just sort of halfway done.
Yes.
So how do we finish it?
So it is finished with our just plain white icing to give it just that extra little sweetness, because pumpkin pie on its own, what is it without whipped cream? So this is like, let's just call this our version of whipped cream, right?
Perfect.
Is some delicious icing is gonna go on top, and then some extra, just a little extra zhuzh. A little zhuzh with the pumpkin pie spice to finish it off. So
this is going home for free. If people do what?
So what we're looking for is this month in November, starting on the 13th, which I believe is today coming up.
Yep.
Is if you guys bring in some donations, we're looking for 5 or more donations of non-perishable items. Obviously, paper products are good too. We'll be donating those to food banks in our service area, and you will get a free order of pumpkin spice cinnamon sticks.
A free order of this. Yes. They have 40 different locations. You guys go from Ohio to Pennsylvania, right?
Correct, yeah. So we are originally in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Lawrence County. But today we're at our Gypsy Lane location right here in, we call this /Trumbull, Mahoning County. We're right on the border here. On Gypsy Lane on the north side of Youngstown.
First side of the table is in Trumbull, and on my side of the table is in Mahoning.
You're exactly right. So obviously pizzajoes.com has the list of all of our locations.
When you look at the list, especially right now, we've, between our relationships with the Vindicator and what we've done in previous lives with WFMJ, we always know that the need is great. But after this whole world has gone through COVID and things are still kind of getting back to normal, what is the reaction when the Community Food Warehouse and Second Harvest Food Bank and our friends in Pittsburgh, when you answer the call and say, you know what?
Yeah, this is something exciting, something new for us too. And just sending them an email and saying, hey, we're interested in doing this. Again, same thing, immediate response. The need is there, especially this time of year. And just that grateful spirit. And like we said, we know our customers are generous across the board, right? We saw it during the past really 3 years. They've gone above and beyond in their own personal ways to give or just treat staff really nice. So we just wanted to give them an easy way to donate to the folks who really could use a lending hand this holiday season, and then reward them for their generosity.
And you're a new mom, you know how quickly this kind of stuff goes in the house.
Oh my gosh! Well, and
just
the cost of it too is, we're no strangers to understanding where food costs are right now, and just the burden that it has put on some folks in the community. So if we can do just a little bit to help. Yeah, I mean, every little bit counts, right?
It sure does. And this is a really nice incentive and a really great way of saying thank you.
It's tasty.
Oh,
yeah. So you can't go wrong. But yeah,
everybody says I eat too much on this.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm just gonna
Who cares? That's the whole point, right?
It's okay, right?
Just got pizza too. You take it all. But I don't know. The Mahoning Valley, and too, and we include sort of Lawrence and Mercer County when we talk Greater Mahoning Valley. The folks here are always just.
You can't beat them.
You really can't. You just
people
really
ask
can't.
me why I've stayed here all this time. The people.
It is 100% the people.
Businesses like this.
And that's what we say. That's the best thing about being in the service industry. Sometimes, we all deal with things that are out of our control, but overall, the best part about our day is just talking to our customers who come in and, being a small, maybe piece of happiness for them, and hopefully this will carry over.
Pizza is happiness.
Pizza is happiness.
Yes.
These are happiness, and then, maybe this holiday season we can brighten somebody else's day.
I think you guys are going to have a ton of success. This campaign runs through December. Of course, 5 items is what they're asking for. The list is at pizzajoes.com, or just log on to the Community Food Warehouse or our friends from Second Harvest Food Bank. Really, you can find that list anywhere. Katie, it's always good to see you.
Thank you, guys.
Tell your whole family, including your wonderful father, I said hello.
Pizza Joe's the best. Everybody loves him.
Yes, he is. So is this.
Okay.
I know. They were delicious.
Were they good?
We've got great food there. And the Pizza Joe's, I'm telling you.
How many locations now?
40 locations.
Oh, good for them.
40.
And if you've ever met Pizza Joe, he's the best.
And so are his children, and Katie, of course. But thank you for inviting us out there. We had a really nice time catching up. It's been years since I've seen her. It was a nice time.
We always love when the local person makes good.
How about this young lady?
Yeah, but even better when they decide to come home and perform for us again.
How do you get this interview again? You keep getting all these huge interviews. Not that I don't.
No,
but
you get some good ones.
I get some good ones. But this show, oh
Yeah.
man, you are impressive, Michael.
So let's take a listen and a look at a young lady from Cortland.
Watch the tigers come at night.
When a lot of people think of New York theater, they think of Broadway, but New York is the place where all of the auditions happen. So theaters all over the country, cruise ships that go all over the world, theme parks all over the world, tours, even like cabaret types. This is where the auditions happen.
This is Shaina Vencel now. She moved to New York to become a performer back in 2008, a far cry from the girl that grew up in Cortland and wasn't even sure what she wanted to do.
I kind of went back and forth about what I wanted to do. It was, on the other hand, was actually science, which is bizarre. But I do love science. So it was either science or it was performing. And it ended up being performing.
I think she made the right choice. Shaina made the leap and never looked back. And like the song says, if you can make it there, you'll make it anywhere. Luckily, she had a great support system in place.
Because I had such a great community of Ohioan actors that I moved here with, it really just didn't feel that different. I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, but I still had my community of Ohio people, and I still do 15 years later. A lot of Ohio people out here.
These days, Shaina is doing all sorts of entertaining, including a troupe called America's Sweethearts.
We are a vintage girl group, and we sing a lot of music from the 1930s, 1940s, but we also do a little bit of Broadway, which is kind of our thing. We're all theater performers.
And the best news is America's Sweethearts will be coming to Packard Music Hall on November 10th. So Shaina gets to perform in front of her friends and her family. Well, how excited are you then to come home in the next show?
I'm really excited. I've always hoped that one day I'd either be in a tour that would come through like Cleveland or Pittsburgh, or, it's great to be at Packard Music Hall. I used to have all my dance recitals there.
Will you be nervous at all?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I've done the show enough times now that I won't be worried about the show. But just because so many people I know are coming, I think I will get a little nervous, but not in a bad way.
She says she can't wait to stop at Modern Methods Brewery and maybe even take the troop to try her favorite Briar Hill pizza. The local girl that went for it and made it big in the Big Apple.
When I moved to New York, I didn't expect anything. Honestly, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna move and see what happens. And it's been going well. I've done so much more than I ever expected. So in a sense, I'm so happy with what has already happened. When the pandemic hit, I kind of thought that I was done. I thought that was over, and I've gone as far as I can go. But then, lo and behold, after the pandemic, America's Sweethearts happened for me, and a couple other theater gigs happened for me, and now like there's this momentum again. So now I'm like, well, let's roll with this. Let's see how far. So whereas I am fairly contented, I am ready to keep moving forward and up.
Well, if you'd like to see Shaina and her group, America's Sweethearts, WarrenCivicMusic.com. The next show, Thursday, November 10th.
At Packard.
At Packard Music Hall, where all the greats have played.
No kidding. Congratulations to her. All right, after this short, tiny little break, I'm going to head all the way out to White House Fruit Farm. Like this. It's going to be like magic.
Like Sabrina on Bewitched. Okay, we'll have that for you after this commercial message.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Only A to Z.com.
I'm Barbara Corcoran. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysolder.com.
Is the low-cost living anti-inflation department store.
Shop Hills in the Liberty, Lincoln Knolls, and Boardman Plaza's Youngstown, and the Ridgeview Plaza in Warren, and the Hills location in Champion, all open 10 till 10 daily.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight at Station Square today, where it's been a feast. It's been a lot of fun for everybody. All right, let's send it back out to Lauren, and she is at White House Fruit Farm, where they've put away the pumpkins and they're getting ready for the next holiday.
Well, if you haven't been out to White House Fruit Farm yet this season, now is the time to do so, especially when so many things are changing. We have Kim, you guys, it's like every time you come out here, there is something different.
Yes, we keep growing. We keep trying to increase the customer experience so that people can come out, make those family memories with us.
I'm sure the fall season was just crazy with, Halloween just upon us and almost past us, right?
Fall season was beautiful, right?
Yeah,
we had great temperatures. A lot of people were able to come out and enjoy the grounds and all of the activities.
I have to ask this before I even get any further into this conversation. Do you guys sell out of donuts like every day?
We sell out daily on purpose so that we have fresh product. We try to make it to the end of the day, and that's a challenge.
Yes, I would think so. Okay, now that I got the real question out of the way, you guys are going to be just shutting down for a couple days here, right?
Yes.
I want to make sure people understand that you can't come until a certain date because you guys have tons of work to do.
We do have tons of work to do. So at the end of October, we close our doors. The whole building becomes Christmas, and we reopen.
So all
first
of
weekend
this.
of November, and the whole building becomes Christmas. So the doors are closed, it's warm in here, Cozy Coffee comes up so you can get a warm beverage, and the Christmas music starts and you can just relax and shop.
So this barn is not always open, right?
Correct. So we open the weekend after Labor Day for our fall winter gift barn, our fall gift barn, and our pumpkin pavilion, and we're open every day, September, October, once we open. And then we close for that brief time. We do the magic, switch it up to Christmas, and reopen.
Some of the neat stuff that I just, it's hard to know where to look first. Obviously, if you're a pet owner, you got them covered as soon as you walk in the door. But we had to wait a few seconds because the people were looking at these candles.
Yes.
Scented bulbs.
Scented bulbs, yes. So there is a lady that bought an English bobbin mill and or thread mill, and she uses the bobbins to make the lamps, and then she does a silicone scented bulb. So as the bulb heats up, it emits scent for your house.
Never seen anything like it. And of course, we've got the Frog Pond Dairy Farm lady who I've been wanting to get on this show. She is shocked that her stuff is almost gone.
We sell a ton of it. Great product. Great for your skin. Works well, smells fabulous. Yes, so we have a lot of unique product here that you're not going to find at your mall or your regular store. Yep, you need those, but we have a lot of unique product here that you're not going to find elsewhere.
Very, very cool stuff. And how many people does it take to turn this into a winter wonderland? This has got to be a team effort like I've never seen before.
There's just a couple of us.
Really?
Yeah, there's just a couple of us. We put in lots of hours, but there's just a couple of us that do it.
Wow, what a job you guys have done. It's great. You know, when I first moved here like 15 years ago, this is not, it was just like I said,
we've grown and grown. We outgrew our building, so we tore down our original gift barn building, which wasn't meant to be a gift barn at all. We just kind of carved out a spot, and that's where we had it. But we tore it down and we built this building, and we brought some of the old with us. If you're in here and you're looking around at the wood walls, that's wood that was hewn here on the property when my father was a young child here.
That's got to make you feel good.
Oh yes, I love bringing the old to the new and carrying on that tradition and legacy.
It's like a great big hug, doesn't matter what occasion it is.
Yes.
So
yes, it's your family coming to be part of our family.
As I see my family sneaking around the corner as they're shopping. Kim, thank you so much. Remind people where you guys are at. People have never heard of it.
Farm. We're on Route 62 just outside of Canfield, and you can follow all of our social media. We're on Instagram and Twitter and all of that, so check us out.
We love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And Merry almost Christmas.
Right? Right, it's that time.
It is.
A scented light bulb? What will they think of next?
I'm telling you, I was so impressed. My mom and Roger were there that day. Sabina was there. I couldn't stop talking about those darn light bulbs.
And now we're talking about it too.
I just think it's so neat.
Yeah.
Thank you to them. What a special place, really.
All right, when you move to a new place, hopefully it's bigger than what you have and you get more storage, right?
But if you don't have all the storage, being organized can go a very long way. Wait till you see this. Fred wants to divorce me and marry this young lady because the house is impeccable. You could eat off the floor.
Well,
it's amazing. Well, today on Home Advantage with Kelly Warren of Kelly Warren & Associates, you want to talk about a house that has advantages, Kelly.
I love it.
This place, we're in the basement right now, and if you haven't even seen the upstairs yet, but the upstairs is super duper cute, and the basement is sort of like this hidden treasure when it comes to usable space. And then,
storage. And if you are into organizing, this is your dream home.
It really is. You know, sometimes you walk into a house and you're like, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to hire people to clean, or like it's just moving into somebody else's mess.
This is clean.
This is pristine. This is the basement, and I think you could eat off the floor. That's how clean it is. But the reason we're down here is to show people when you're listing your house to be able to separate some of your junk.
Yes.
Away from the living space.
A lot of times I tell people the way that you show the house should be a little bit different than the way that you live, and I do that based off of experience because I am a cluttery mess. But the owners of this house are just truly naturally organized, and this is what we should all aspire to be.
Yes, I was joking around with you just before we came on TV that who is this woman, and can she come over to my house and please help me out? But I think it's very thoughtful and like things that we can do, like bins and shelves.
Anybody can put up shelves and organize and, you know, keep their seasonal things together and, you know, have that little workshop area, you know, because I constantly run around like, where's the hammer? There should be a place for that. And, you know, in this house there is.
Yes, there's a place for everything. And that brings me to the laundry room. When we're showing a house, I mean, we have a constant level of laundry in anyone's home. I'm sure in your house, how many people, I can only imagine. What do we do with the laundry to make sure that it looks like this lady's house?
Wow. My little laundry tips that I give people that have a lot of kids.
Yes, please tell me.
Yes. So throw a load in the washer and a load in the dryer, so you're actively using them.
Okay.
And then your laundry baskets that have dirty clothes in them that are just your hampers throughout the house. I love to put like a clean folded towel on top so it looks just slightly more presentable. Yeah, little hack there.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And a basement bathroom, even if it's not perfectly updated, sometimes it's just the idea that it's there.
Yeah, anything that you can do with the basement to make it livable space. Now, the advantage of this house, it's a 3-bedroom ranch, and the ranch houses have those bigger basements. So when you've got the space to utilize it and turn it into rec rooms and seating areas and laundry spaces and organizational storage spaces, do whatever you can with it. The extra space benefits you and your buyer.
It most certainly does, and I would think that hopefully this one's still on the market for people to come and check out. But the exact address, if people want to come and see this, so super cute, and you get this good vibe when you walk in the door. You know how
Warm
you can
and
like
cozy.
feel that about like the people that are here. You're moving into something that I think has been a place of love.
We're at 4656 Pine Grove in Austintown, little dead-end street. It's adorable, and you can find it online, of course, at kellysoldit.com.
I go there often, and of course you can call or text
330-717-2689.
All right, Kel, this is a nice one. I think I'm just gonna take a little nap in this lovely clean area and then go back to my
Pretend
house.
this is my real life.
Well, it is nice. I mean, Fred's right.
Right? You can't blame him.
No, you
the
can't blame him.
laundry's
It is
perfect.
very nice.
All the bins. Nothing is more attractive than those bins.
Right. You can even write on the bin to say what's inside the bin.
Exactly. So you always know.
Mhm.
You know what he did after that? He went and bought bins.
Bought
you know
some
where they
bins.
are? They're
No.
in the garage.
Where
you
do
know
you get 'em?
who hasn't touched the bins yet? Me.
Well, not yet.
I'll get there.
The day is young.
I'll get there.
All right, when we come back, big news. Big
Did we say
giveaway
big?
news.
Because we meant big. Really, really big. As big as that tomahawk steak down there. Stay with
bigger.
us. Our friends from Gault Heating and Cooling, once again, are wowing us and keeping us extra warm this holiday season.
Whether it's dinner out with friends and family or your next catered event, Rachel's Restaurant in Austintown always makes it special and delicious. Award-winning cuisine, relaxing atmosphere, and so much more. Rachel's Restaurant, Austintown.
History is like a window into the past. In my History Press trilogy, Lost Youngstown, Historic Theaters of Youngstown, and Hidden History of Youngstown and the Mahoning Valley, learn little-known facts and interesting tales from our storied past. All 3 are available at Barnes & Noble, fine local retailers, and Amazon.com.
Pets are part of the family, and at RC Compounding, their pharmacists make your pet a priority.
Pain management is a big one with animals, especially if they have cancer or like end of life. They're unable to take tablets or capsules, and we're able to customize it into a solution that an owner could administer pretty easily without, difficulty of having them swallow a tablet or capsule if they're not able to.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight. This is one of those days that we look forward to for weeks.
Yeah, this is a really cool promotion that nobody else is doing, but
No
thanks
one.
to Glenn and the gang at Gault Heating and Cooling. We did it last year. It was a huge success. We're going to do it this year, so explain it to them.
Glenn, I was going to say, we cannot do this without you guys. So, Glenn, we're giving away a furnace again, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of success with this last year. It was a fun event for the whole team. We have a family business that's going on 70 years here at Gault Heating and Cooling. And we've always been known for a company that wants to be involved in the community and do things for the community. The community is so good to us. We'd like to give back. And this is one of those things that's kind of dear to our heart, that when you find a family that is going through some hard times and it's getting cold out, that's what we do. We get the heat on, right? So when we find a family that doesn't have heat, it's just it's a great way for us to be involved in the community.
When we were going through all of the submissions last year, and you'll have a chance to go onto our website, valleyspotlight.com or gaultheating.com, and fill out your nomination form. But guys, when we were reading through those last year, remember, Mike, it was so hard.
I was surprised at how emotional it got, and then when we went and delivered the furnaces, because we did 2 last year, and to see the people, and you could just tell the frustration, how they just had nowhere to turn. They're all in one room with plastic around it, with a space heater. And I'm sure you talked to your guys when they came back. It was a really emotional thing.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately in the Valley, everybody watches the news. There's a lot of great things that happen, and then there's a lot of negative things that go on that people don't even know about.
Right.
Whether it's school lunches to crime to people that just go to bed at night and don't have heat in their house.
Right. Yeah.
And then people all huddling up in a kitchen or something with tarps around the house with a little space heater trying to stay warm through the winter. It's stuff that goes on that people don't think about. But at Gault Heating and Cooling, that's our spot, how we can help, how we can be involved, and to do things in the community.
To give a great gift to, and last year you guys were so generous, with helping out 2 different families. Any family that is in need, we encourage you to get the word out there. It's okay. If they don't even know that you're submitting a story about them, that's okay too. We can handle that, right guys? Behind the scenes, we definitely take care of those kinds of things.
Yeah, so get your nominations in, and there's no strings attached.
Nope.
The Lennox furnace, they deliver it, they take care of all the installation, they're done. Geez, it takes like an hour or something for the guys sometimes to come out and done, and you're gonna have heat in time for the holidays.
Yep, we get it all done. It's a partnership between Gault Heating and Cooling and Lennox Heating and Cooling products that we do, that we're gonna go out and make sure that we take care of the Valley.
Yeah, and you guys, I have to say, I didn't know you guys until just a couple of years ago. With the work that they do, right here in Hubbard, and then also in like 5 different counties across the entire area. Your team, your crew. We know you guys do great work, but then you're everywhere. So this is not just necessarily a Trumbull County thing or Mahoning County thing. You guys have a footprint that spans really our entire viewing area.
Yeah, as you'll hear, as my son says on our current commercial we're running on TV about, we always have a truck right down the road from you.
This is true.
Seems like it. Yeah.
Very true.
Our trucks out running around. We have offices in Hubbard, Poland, and Salem, and the guys are always running house to house, doing just like this promotion, helping people out, making sure that we get heat on and get our families warm.
Some of the stuff we take for granted, but just log on to valleyspotlight.com, just click the terms of agreement, all that stuff. It's just literally one click, and tell us your story. We'll take a look, and we're going to announce the winner on December 18th, which is also my birthday. So that's a nice birthday.
There you go. So get your nominations in, and don't be embarrassed.
Nope.
There's no problem too small. Get it in there and let's see what happens. We'll pick a winner and it'll be fantastic. Great time to get your heating checked, by the way.
Yeah.
What's your website in case people want to check more?
www.gaultheating.com, or give us a buzz on the phone at 330-568-7076. It's just our commitment to the community. As we always say, it's our family serving your family at Gault Heating.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Glenn. And thank you to Jess and everybody out here.
The whole family.
Can't say thank you enough.
Oh, the most generous people.
Your reaction when we said that they were giving away a furnace, you were like, really?
Wow.
I know.
Yeah,
nice.
Great.
Wonderful.
I can't thank you enough for all this. I feel bad because my arms aren't quite long enough to get to the lasagna, but I think, eventually I'll make my way down.
But mine are.
I just tried the veal. It's
amazing.
And it's time for dessert.
Talk to us about this.
Addition that is a mascarpone limoncello cake, and I put my own limoncello inside. It's fantastic.
Look at
pretty good.
Look at this.
Do you want to do the Manhattan?
Or
is it old fashioned?
Smoky Haven Manhattan.
Okay.
And we use any bourbon, but this one is made with angel envy. And we use like a little wood chips. You got a little different flavor, and you got all the smoke come out and the flavor.
That's pretty good. Then you can put that big ice cube in it.
Big ice cube, and we're gonna share.
Doesn't fit good. It's too big. Oh, that's the way.
One little bite.
One little sip.
One little sip.
I bet John Miles knew that was going to happen. He's like, hold on, that glass is not going to give up on us, is it? Cheers.
pretty
Cheers.
good.
Thank you so much.
I don't even know what's in an old fashioned.
No, this is a regular bourbon.
I'm sorry, just a bourbon? Smoked bourbon?
Smoked bourbon.
Oh,
And then, we
goodness.
got the
Oh.
beer.
That can be yours.
That is
We'll let you have it.
loveliness.
I love bourbon. Actually, we got a lot of big selection of bourbon. We got over 50 different bourbons.
Bourbons are big this time.
Yeah,
this
and
year.
we never talked about the wine list. It's
Huge.
like
over 450 wine in the wine list. Big selection. We had more wine. We do wine tests every month. Every Tuesday, 20% off all the wine and wine lists. In Wine Wednesday, every Wednesday we got 4 different new wine. They try special different from all over the world.
Do you still have the Station Square wine?
We got a Station Square Cab and a Chardonnay, or special signature for Napa. This new vintage is for Napa. Before it was Sonoma, this is Napa. Super.
You just came back from Napa,
Yes.
and your trip was incredible.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Also, we brought back a lot of new wine, and I ate one, the best restaurant, French Laundry. It was very nice.
Did you go to In-N-Out Burger?
No, we were talking about it. My kids are like that.
They probably might like that better than the
French
17-course meal.
Bouchon was a little bit
In-N-Out
better.
Burger.
He would have got mad.
It's a little bit.
mad at
I
you,
have
probably.
been there one time in my life, and it was
nice.
just incredible. You have to try this,
Okay.
Michael. Please.
Don't forget the
Please try
I've
this.
heard that the months that end in R, November, October, are the best for lobsters.
Yes.
And that's why the lobster festivals and clam bakes and stuff are always in the fall.
Exactly. So all month we got a lobster special, prepared in 4 different ways, in 5 different ways. I'm
Very
sorry,
good.
and you can get a la carte.
Just send me back
Very
right over
sweet,
here. Thank
very
you.
good. Maine cold water lobster,
Mm-hmm.
very nice.
This is delightful.
What do you think about that?
Delightful. Just like you. Always.
Yeah.
Even on no sleep.
Christmas parties, holiday parties, they'll do the catering for you. If you have a party at your place, you can do that too, right? Or you can just come pick it up.
Metroplex, New York Performing Arts. There's so many different spots that you guys do wonderful catering at. Stamba, Butler.
Mm-hmm.
This food at the Butler, nothing gets better than that, I can
that's
imagine.
good stuff. All right, that's it for this show. I'm almost full.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, and thank you to Steelite. Cheers to John and
John.
everybody who gives us these beautiful glasses. Look at you.
Everything.
Look at you.
I know.
Right there.
Right there on it.
John is the best.
Watch our show on valleyspotlight.com. That's probably the best place. All the different episodes are on there, plus just the segments. We have a Roku channel.
Right, download the Roku channel. People are doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So keep it going. We love that. You can watch us at any time. Binge watch 2 a.m. We don't judge.
Facebook, Instagram, all the great places.
Thank
all right,
you.
as we say goodbye, as we get ready for Thanksgiving Day,
this
we
is
have
a
an
good one.
old commercial from before you were born. It's
called a
the
retro
70s.
commercial.
And it's for Butterball turkey.
Isn't that nice?
That's
All right,
fantastic.
say goodbye in Italian.
Ciao e grazie.
Oh.
Butterball presents
The spirits of the first turkey lovers. Dost thou smell turkey? 'Tis beautiful. Thou cannot judge turkey by the beauty of its skin. Indeed, it could be dry.
But this is the Butterball turkey, always plump and juicy because it's deep basted where hand basting can't reach.
Look how juicy. Thou never served so juicy a bird. Thou never brought home a butterball.
Butterball from Swift is truly plump and juicy.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel. Valley Spotlight is once again teaming up with Gault Heating and Cooling to heat up your holiday season. That's right. If you know someone who needs a new furnace, now's your chance to help.
To nominate someone to win a brand new Lennox furnace, just visit valleyspotlight.com or gaultheating.com. Share their story with us and help us make this holiday season extra warm.
The winner will be announced on Valley Spotlight at 4 p.m. Sunday, December 18th on the Valley CW Network.
Happy holidays, everyone!